be around this, bro. This is why I stay around this, bro. This is why I stay around, bro. You don't know what bitch is your nigga. Just straight up. Real shit. If you see a girl that got like 1 or 2 friends or none at all, you don't know what's going on in the world. It's 2025. Everybody effing everybody. So we could try to say, oh, Chrisean was no, bro. How come it was a workout session? I was invited to come to her home, her personal home where her daughter lives. Then I was invited to the other session. Okay, when I was invited to the other session, I was going through a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. My baby dad tripping. He just keep blowing up my phone, saying weird stuff. My stuff, I gotta move my kids' stuff out of his house. Like, I overstimulated, like, as a mom. Then I have to have somebody helping me watch my son so I can work out and move things around. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So I feel like when I picked up that phone, it brought too much weird stuff in her energy. That's all I got to say. But I picked up the phone from my baby dad, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, that's okay. Like, every girl's the same, even if they act like they're not. Like, females can be pretty. Females can act like a tomboy. Females can act like they moved on. Females can be woo-de-woo-de-woo. But we still have vaginas and hormones, weird hormones that act weird against other females. I don't understand that part. For real. The only thing I did understand was she got cracked by my BD before. And now we are hanging out. And she's encouraging me to get this removal off my face. But it's like, it right message, wrong person though. Right? Yeah, you will literally explain yourself over and over. Cause I see people just rejoining. So for everybody that don't know what's going on, I woke up out of my bed. I put a sweatsuit on. I put a bonnet on. I put some lashes and some Kehlani lipstick, so I can get my side of the story, bro. I'm telling you, I fall out with girls because of a nigga. That's all it is, bro. Cause like I wouldn't have been invited to 3 different occasions, 3 different times, like straight up. And nobody, I didn't even know she like Blue cracked that. Nobody knew. Just like how we didn't know nothing about Megan Thee Stallion when she got cracked by Blue too. He started yapping out his mouth at Jason Lee show. Like, bro, try to be in my shoes for once, bro. It's a weird position. It's a weird situation. It's like, damn, I shouldn't even be with not a soul. He got the streets, baby, for sure, bro. Cracked parent or artist about anything or what was said or what was going on.
Right, when y'all had a whole transparent and honest so-called conversation. So now she's saying what she said wasn't true?
Okay, then she said she never fucked with BLUEFACE or fucked BLUEFACE. But that's not what you told me. You said y'all used to do it. She was like, I'm wondering how he just got us all. She made it into a joke, right? Like, I don't got this nigga tatted on my face. So I took the joke, kikied with her.
I can hear you now. What's up, bro?
Like, you feel me?
Yeah, then you processed the joke.
Yeah.
Like, not so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it still was cool. She said this shit while I been her in her bed. You feel me? Now she said people told me I should have hung out with her. Shit. If I was answering my calls from that week, my baby dad would have told me not to hang out with you because he used to fuck with you. Like, I was declining his call. They didn't even know why he kept calling me. Probably to tell me what the fuck was really going on between them two. I don't know. Did you get what I'm saying?
Oh, man. I don't like that.
Me either, y'all. Then they keep talking about this ICE situation. I never had nothing to do with that video. Okay, I'm 4th of July terrain. We lighting firecrackers on the roof of Zeus Network. His old building, bro. A guy come up with a gun and was like, if y'all keep shooting them with firecrackers, I'm gonna shoot.
You just told me that because we
So he pulled out a gun. I start recording him.
so we can
So then
still try to make
somebody
something
started saying
shake for you over
ice,
there
ice,
too.
ice
Like we
next
ain't
to
gonna
me.
stop.
I didn't know what that meant. I didn't care what that meant. I was focused on what I was saying, what I was recording. So the narrative was saying, oh, she unfollowed Chrisean because of that whole situation that happened on 4th of July when she made that ice comment. I never made that ice comment.
Why would that offend her?
So that's what she
Yeah.
tried to
Well,
address. She
look.
addressed that
Well,
rumor.
look.
And said that
But it's
was a
like
lie.
you addressed that rumor,
Let me
but
see.
still kind of like
Yeah.
shitted on me too. Like you trying to make it
Whatever
seem
you
like,
give her,
oh, I just hung
just
out with her.
make
She
sure
wasn't
that
for me.
he
No, you
send
hung
her
out with me.
what
You
you
told me she
need
did with my
to
BD,
Telly
and
out of
then we
town
stopped
to your
talking with each other.
girl,
That's what the
so
fuck
Telly can get
happened.
it to your
You
girl
feel what I'm
or
saying?
however it go.
Because you invited
So
me
you can
twice,
still get what
not
you
just
need
one
out of
time.
yours too, though. Like you can still
She
get her
invited
so
me
that you can get
twice.
yours. You get what I'm saying?
Right. So now you look like you being problematic and like you're turning on her and you lying, but the whole time you got flipped on and switched on.
For real,
Unaware.
I came to fuck with her because I fuck with
Yeah.
her.
So it
She
won't
tell
be
me
like a
some
nigga just sit out
information.
the
Yeah,
front.
I
You get
didn't
what I'm saying?
unfollow her, Terrain. I didn't unfollow her. I didn't treat her different. I didn't do nothing, nigga. When she told me that, I still was laying in her bed hours later, nigga. Chilling with her, bro.
Yeah.
Hook her
I
up with
got
my
you.
Snapchat
When
people,
we
all
as
type of shit. Just
soon as we
doing
get off the
anything I
phone,
can
I'm gonna
do.
call
We
Telly. As
prayed
soon as I get
together,
off the
all
phone, I'm gonna
that.
call Telly and let him know what's going on.
That suck. And even in the industry, even more, yo, that's why I'm telling you, you can't trust a soul. You can't trust a
Yeah,
soul.
yeah, I got you. Make sure
There's no point in trying. If it ain't no business
you can't.
related
You gonna fall. You gonna
relationship and
fall.
they stay at that with all the boundaries in place, you
Yeah,
can't trust the soul, especially right now. It's like you're under high attack. You and Christian Jesus are like under high attack right now.
no, but make
So
sure
it's like, yo, outside of God, there's no safety for us.
make sure you
So when you
get my
step
number
into
though,
realms with
bro.
other people, they'll pray with you because that's what you want. You know what I mean?
All right.
Sometimes people not on what you want, and they're gonna come for you, and
Yeah,
they're gonna be able to come for
I
you
get
because you
paid
stepped outside of where what you want. You
next
know what I
week.
mean? Even
Make
keeping the
sure I get
company.
Telly like
Even the
25,
company seem
fifty
cool. Like
dollars
I'm
for you,
teaching
though, so
VBS
you can
Bible
get to
school
your
right now,
peoples.
and I was just telling the
So you
kids
can
the other
have something.
day, just because you're a
You
good
get over
person
there,
doesn't
get
mean
a
you're
little
saved.
something shake.
Just because
That's
you
my
get
word,
baptized
bro.
doesn't mean you're saved. Just because somebody be like, "Oh, all right, yeah, I pray with you," that don't mean they really
I got
godly
you.
at heart. You know what I mean?
Like you already know what's up. That ain't about
That
nothing,
sucks.
bro.
I'm disappointed.
We gonna keep it
You
moving,
can
bro.
But
hit
you,
Emma
Get
on
your
the
ass
back.
out here.
you a target.
Yeah, I
You a
don't like
target.
it. So right now, hurt my feelings. I was like flooded with
Mm-hmm.
like disappointment. Like,
Same
whoa,
going with you.
why don't you tell him everything? Like,
Yeah,
why
I
don't you
got you.
tell him
I got
everything? Why
you. But
don't
make
you
sure you keep
tell
your head up,
the
though. Try to
small
stay out for
shit?
something great,
Tell
though.
them
Try to sort
everything,
out how
bro.
you can get back.
That's why even
Man,
observing you
Pussy close.
and being around you, you can tell she didn't get to know you, not even a tad bit. Like, you know how we read people, her read off because she should have read that if you're going to tell something, this one is going to be the one that ends up telling you all. So be mindful of what you done said and what you did in our conversations if you're going to tell it all, because it could have been quiet as kept. But now you
for
running
real,
off
it
at the
could
lip.
have been G. It could have been G, bro. I put this on my life, like the second time we hung out with my baby dad calling, I'm like, all right, this is the time to confront him because it had been on my heart a little bit. Like, all right, cool. Cause she watered it down. Like, yeah, I used to fuck with him, but like, he was a manipulator and I immediately stopped talking to him. I could not fuck with him. He was weird. Da, 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 da. Just straight telling me like, okay, all right, let me hit his side. It's always two sides to a story. Let me just hear some. Shit, I never got back to working out with her. I'm on the phone talking on the balcony while we working out on the balcony. I'm on the phone with my baby dad, and then it went from talking about her to religion arrangements. Like we wasn't even talking about her like that long, but it was just like then it's crazy because it's a sensitive situation because it's like I'm going through so much right
Just gonna
now. The
put it
last
back
thing I
there.
need is Kehlani publicly cutting me off for I don't know what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because anybody can run with whatever and don't even know like
Yeah, you can't clear it up with everybody, but don't nobody know the other side of it. So
right.
I understand when you act. Because first I was like, hold up. Is the fans telling you this, or you heard that from her? So she unfollowed you, and you heard it out of her mouth, and it all makes sense.
Then she tried to play the victim card. Oh, people told me not to hang out with you, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody that hung out with me came up off of me. What are you talking about? Don't care what nobody say, bro.
Yeah, and received a lot of public acknowledgement for being off you. Even the views, even with Zeus, everybody know their views go up when you involved. That suck, but that come with this territory that you done stepped in. A lot of hate and a lot of backbiting and a lot of wanting to get with you just to get in your head and play on you for their own gain and their
Why
own
didn't even
benefits.
give me advice about another? Now I really am trying to stop dealing with. That's shady and it's weird. Like I wouldn't even say nothing. I'll be like, shit, I don't even think I should be with you.
No, not understand why you're saying that, because even looking at the comments, they saying it's not adding up. Whole time, they don't even know. As y'all was working out, she was coming back and telling me everything that was going on because she know I like her music, all that.
Oh,
She was
talk about
coming
you.
back telling me like, yo, but this happened. I'm not even mad. There's no jealousy or resentment
For
that you're
real,
saying this and that.
I told my sister, I was like, yo, Terrain, I love Kehlani. Like, she's a good spirit. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm glad you like her because I love her music. Da, da, da. And I was like, yeah, but I found out some shit. But it's cool because we got with it as adults. I was like, she used to fuck with BLUEFACE. Like, she told me what
Yeah,
he
and I
did
asked
to
her,
her.
do you trust her? You trust her around? You trust being with her? You like, yeah, she's cool. Like, she was transparent. She was honest. I
Yeah,
appreciate
because
it.
she made it seem like she not on that shit, never be on that. So I'm like, all right, cool. Why would I go be childish? But shit, I should have went being childish and cut her off right there, and that should have been the reason why. Now it went to another day and another. You know what I'm saying? Like it went somewhere it didn't even have to go. Then it ended up being what it is.
All right, so now moving forward, what's your message? Like, what would you want to say concerning this situation? And to did it? Did you speak on your end, your truth of the conversation? Because I came in your live late. I just see everybody saying, Kehlani, Kehlani, this, Kehlani, that.
What? What you mean?
Like, moving forward, I said, I came in on the live late. So, did you get to
I
speak your
don't
truth?
be fucking with bitches now. Like not bitches, niggas, boys, men. I don't really get around with females. Females.
Mommy, so is that a whole lifestyle?
Like mommy said, this is how it is with any female. Like it's just that's what it is. I don't know.
So, moving forward, like, what you, like, what's the word?
And if I told her I used to deal with her baby dad, she'd probably stop fucking with me too. What the hell? But I ain't do that. She told me that she used to deal with my baby dad. I still proceeded to go to work out with her the next day because we started as
Yeah,
a
well, y'all
thing.
saying, do you see the problem? She told you something and you ran and told Blue. Of course.
What
Because you
happened?
know, like, what? Okay, somebody's telling me this. This is her loyalty is with yo. That's what she deal with. So it's like, yeah, you gonna question any female. You can't be a female saying that. Any female, that's typical female stuff. You're
What?
gonna confirm what's going on. What happened? What happened?
For real, like nobody lying down. Shit. I didn't know that nigga be making his rounds. But everybody keep forgetting how high he was. Like, yeah, he cracked everybody. And everybody, when it come out, then he trying. But you wasn't doing that when you was dancing on the dick. Like, keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it G. You had that. All right, cool. Everybody had that. All right, cool. Why are you embarrassed? You were embarrassed. Bitch, you just try to embarrass me.
So
But unfollow
what
me
did
and
Blueface confront her?
huh?
Did he confront her?
No, I'm saying she no. Me and her just started hanging out randomly, right?
Right, I know
From after church.
that part.
Boom. She while we getting like closer and closer, she's getting honest and transparent. She like, this what happened. I'm hey. Yo, I played that shit off so it hit me off guard so bad.